Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm MoonFauna and today we will be making the iconic Draculaura in The Sims 4. Draculaura was the start of my Monster High obsession, so I knew when I decided to make Monster High characters in The Sims 4 that Draculaura would be one of the first I had to make. Monster High first released in 2010, and regrettably, I was a little older and too embarrassed to ask my mom for the Draculaura doll that I would stare at every time we went to the store. Now, as an adult working on healing my inner child, I recently bought my first Draculaura doll and have since decided to hyperfixate on everything Monster High related. So yeah, welcome to my Monster High Sims 4 series. I thought it would be extra fun to make Generation 1 or G1 versus Generation 3 or G3 for several of the characters going forward, since their history and looks have evolved with time. We will be ignoring G2 and pretending she never happened. I don't really need the wiki to tell you this, but to be safe, according to the wiki, Generation 1 Draculaura is the adopted daughter of Dracula. She was born in 412 AD in the Roman Empire on Valentine's Day. Her father, Gaius, was a Roman soldier who was unallowed in action before Draculaura was born. Her mother, Camilla, moved in with longtime family friend Dracula after Gaius' death. In thanks for all his help, Camilla named her daughter after him. Over time, Dracula and Camilla fell in love and they all moved to Transylvania. Unfortunately, when Dracula was away in Rome, the plague hit. On his return, he was unable to save Camilla, but he was able to transform Draculaura, saving her from both the plague and mortality. In more unfortunate news, Draculaura and Dracula were chased from Transylvania after humans saw Draculaura eating a tomato, which they mistook for blood on her face. They leave and head to 𝗙𝗵𝗻𝗃, where Draculaura is enrolled in Monster High. Side note, I was lucky enough to go to Romania when I was in college. I spent time in Galat, Bucharest, and Brasov. Visited Bran village where Bran Castle, otherwise recognized as Dracula's Castle, is located. It's a bit of a hike, but gives perspective to Bram Stoker's imagining. However, if you really want to be stunned visiting a castle in Romania, I would recommend visiting 𝗙𝗚's Castle, especially if you are a lover of libraries and spiral staircases. Trust me and look it up. Do yourself a favor because it is stunning. But back to Draculaura. She is described as sweet, energetic, sensitive, and a little bit childish. She is the most emotional of the group, a lover of gossip, flirting, and she is vegan. She's a pink vampire with violet eyes, a heart-shaped beauty mark under her left eye, dark maroon eyebrows, and black hair with pink stripes and pigtails. She has pointy ears, pointy teeth, and skin that is sensitive to sunlight. Now, the eyebrows made me hesitate since they don't match either of her hair colors, but I've noticed a lot of the G3 dolls have maroon eyebrows. Also, purple eyeshadow is Monster High's go-to on almost all the ghouls except G1 Draculaura. I really wanted to use the lipstick that had the fangs over the lips, but I couldn't get the bright color I wanted to use with them without changing the white shade of the teeth. Plus, in the animated show, Draculaura's teeth aren't always hanging out, so I made sure to give her fangs that you'll see when she talks, or since it's The Sims, if she hisses. Also, you'll see later when I'm working on G3 that I do find the safety pin earrings that I couldn't find earlier here for G1. But when I put them on, they mess with the eye mesh, and I'm an eyelash girly, so we had to skip them. And I went with the skulls to match the Monster High skullette symbol, so hope you forgive me. I wish the Goth Galore kit corset top came in a dark pink, and not just a pastel pink, because I really like the high collar. However, I'm partial to the pink shirt I settled on, especially with the sleeves and white ruffles sticking out. I think it ends up looking really cute with the skirt. I downloaded some new jewelry and found some very cute bat accessories. I love how the bat choker helps pull the outfit together once the boots are put on. It ties all the black together from head to toe. Speaking of boots, I know technically she has lighter pink boots, but I couldn't bring myself not to match the hot pink of the top, and I'm really proud of how her everyday outfit turned out. Now, G3 Draculaura gets given her mother's last name often, but G1 is never given a last name as far as I'm aware. If I'm wrong, let me know. In light of this, I gave her 𝗙𝗵 for Vlad 𝗙𝗵, aka Dracula 𝗙𝗵. I gave her the aspiration of good vampire, and her traits are vegetarian and cheerful. For her likes, I gave her spooky music, pop music, S-pop music, writing, stories, singing, guitar, pipe organ, since there isn't an xylophone in The Sims, cross-stitch since she's learned embroidery, acting, dancing, pet enthusiast, affection, flirtation, romance enthusiast, and for her favorite colors, pink and black. I almost forgot the heart birthmark, but don't worry, I get there in the end. I don't think I could have done the formal wear any better. How perfect are those little bat heels with the perfect matching pink dress with thorny roses, and then the cute batwing headband. As for activewear, I'm putting all G1 characters on the Fear Squad in a cheer uniform. You'll see I did not put her in the heels that the Fear Squad typically wear. I couldn't do it. I'm hoping the platform on the sneakers makes up for my inability to do so. For her sleepwear, I was trying to channel the 2011 Dead Tired Draculaura with the polka dots and the eye mask. Please observe those bat slippers. Partywear Draculaura is so cute. It might be my favorite look on her. The cute pigtails, the sparkle dress, the bold black lipstick. Or lies. Maybe her swimwear is my favorite. How perfect are the Batwing sunglasses, the spiderweb top, and the accessory belt? It's between those two. Let me know your favorite for sure. I'd love to know. Now, for G3. Friends, I had so much fun making G3 Draculaura. I'm really proud of how she turned out. Her hair really makes her character, and luckily, CC creator 𝗙𝗃00𝗏𝗍, or 𝗙𝗃, has made a G3 Draculaura inspired hair that looks fantastic. It comes with a half-dyed accessory found in the face paint, so you can play with the color sliders to get additional colors. Thankfully, 𝗙𝗃 has already made the perfect pink color to fit our Draculaura. I couldn't love it more. I hope in the future they might make some more Monster High inspired hairs, because I would really love a G3 Laguna hair with the multicolored highlights and the little pearl clips. They already make such wonderful hair with fun little accessories, so I know they could really make something creek-tastic. If you haven't checked out their CC, I highly recommend it. But back to Draculaura. On the Nickelodeon show, she has these really thick eyelashes that are reminiscent of bat wings, and I adore that aspect of her character. So I was very excited when I found some CC that I'll have it linked down below in the comment section with the other CC, but I'm not quite sure how to say the creator's name. And just see? Maybe? Correct me below. You'll see here that Draculaura G3 didn't escape the purple eyeshadow like G1 did. According to the wiki, G3 Draculaura is a half Romanian, half Taiwanese vampire, and is the biological daughter of Dracula and Feng Wei, also referred to as Wei Feng. The family name comes first in Mandarin. Her parents are divorced. She is a petite, pear-shaped pink vampire with pointy ears and sharp fangs inside her mouth. She has long two-tone hair with V-shaped bangs and pink eyes. And she is head fear leader and student bloody president. I would describe her style as leaning towards preppy goth with a mix of vampire goth, of course. She also loves her headwear. Hats, headbands, bows. She's typically wearing something of the like. So for all but her sleepwear, we'll make sure she has something extra in her hair. We've got this great remake of her hat seen in the show and on her 2023 doll with the spider webbing on the bottom. I love it. Making her everyday outfit was a bit harder. We've had things pretty easy creating her up until this point, and I've cut a lot of this part of the video out because I started by going through dresses and just couldn't find something that I loved for the everyday look. Then I went through so many shirts until finding this one that was the perfect pink, had interesting sleeves, and the collar was the cherry on top. So from there, we're back on track. I just love G3 Draculaura so much, and I know she isn't everyone's favorite, or most of G3 for that matter, but I love the different body types and inclusivity, mostly with the Nickelodeon show. I know some of the dolls, on the other hand, don't always do the characters justice, but I like what Mattel was trying to do. I've heard that the Nickelodeon show has been cancelled, and I was so sad to hear it. I think it was a fun way to release the new character designs, but more importantly, all the episodes focusing on each character being true to themselves while still being a good friend is so crucial to younger generations watching it. I wish there had been more inclusive shows when I was younger, showing ways to deal with stress, anxiety, friendship, and how it's okay to say no to people you are close to, especially for your own mental health. Hopefully, Mattel will continue with something, but whether that'll be transferring character updates and short stories to YouTube, similar to what they've done with Barbie in the past, or moving on to something else, who knows. G3 Draculaura has a passion for witchcraft, but witchcraft isn't fully accepted by the monster community. Through the show, we see Draculaura embrace this part of herself and how she gains the support of her fellow monsters. I do wish we would have gotten to actually see her interact with the witches in the show. I think it would have been the perfect way to segue into Casta and Spelled and Fierce. But because of this, I decided to make her aspiration to learn spellcraft and sorcery. Even though in The Sims you can't technically mix the two occults, it's for the lore. I kept her traits and likes the same as G1, except I added high energy Sims and hardworking Sims, and left out embroidery. But I hope you love her like I do. Her party outfit is my favorite. Her sleepwear is my least favorite. I wanted her to look like the Creepover party doll, but it wasn't until looking up the CC links for this video that I realized the hair I chose already comes with a hair accessory to make the two tones, and I somehow missed that. And I was struggling to find a hair accessory for the pink in her hair, and I settled on those pink stripes, and it was all for nothing. Oh well. If you liked this video, please leave a like, and if you're interested in more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Please let me know which version is your favorite and what outfit you like the best. Let's spin the handy dandy wheel and see what character we will be making next. We will be making the freaky, fabulous monster of style herself, Claudine Wolf. I haven't made a werewolf yet in The Sims, so we'll see how this goes. Wish me luck. Until we meet again, goodbye for now.